Greetings and welcome to Blue Mountain Beach, Florida, and we are on Blue Lake Road. It is one of my favorite road names, and not many people know about it because you breeze right by it. But what this Blue Lake Road gives you is what I think defines 30A and makes it so different from a lot of the other beach town communities, because it brings in the dune lakes, the coastal dune lakes, and easy beach access. We're literally walking distance down from a great beach access in Blue Mountain Beach, but this home actually sits on lakefront and it has a dock, which you'll see in a minute. It just kind of gives you that stay and play feel that 30A is known for. But again, it's also kind of tucked away. It's one of these magical ones where you're literally steps from tons of things to do, beach access, great restaurants, but also when you get in here and you get on the lake, it feels like you're in a private retreat. And this is one of the few roads that can actually deliver both on that. So we're excited to see this home come to market. But aside from the location, this home is laid out just incredible. Like, nobody is shortchanged here. There's large bedrooms, incredible gathering spaces, and just has a lot to offer. So I'm super excited to bring this to you today. And I hope that it shows kind of a different element of what you can do, not only from the beach standpoint, but enjoying the lake, and both of them just blending right in together in Blue Mountain Beach, Florida. Enjoy the video. All right, welcome to 157 Blue Lake. Again, this is a well thought out, well-designed home, and it starts with the front entry. So plenty of parking. You can see they've got the golf cart ready for guests, bikes there. Does have a garage, and it's a sizable garage. And then there's some steps down here. This can lead around to the lake and some of the utilities, but just a quiet little street. Nobody really coming through except for people that will be heading down here, but it frames up incredible, beautiful front door for the entry. And let's get started and show you what this house has to offer. All right, here we go, just inside the front door. So a lot to take in here. So love the entryway, how they brought that brick in. Just kind of sets the tone, man. And let me just introduce you right now. This house has some of the best gathering areas, and it's consistent for each floor. So each floor is gonna almost live like its own house. It has great conversation rooms, huge living spaces. It's gonna be consistent. Another thing that I wanna point out is the elevator. It takes you up to all 3 floors, okay? Because the kitchen is on the second, because there is view to take in. So that's a great option to be able to take groceries up and things like that, all right? So I'll show you back to the front door, a couple of owner's closets there when you first come in. And let me just give you a little tease of this space and the outdoor, and then we'll get back out there in a second. But I don't wanna miss anything, so I wanna make sure I take my time and show you every piece of this floor. Let me start right over here, just off the entryway and under the staircase is access to the first full bath. Now this does have access to the main living area, okay? But you could also close it off for anybody that's just staying here in this bedroom. So I love homes that have large downstairs bedrooms. Now, this might not necessarily be classified as the primary bedroom, but just having one with a substantial king bed like this and a great private setup is hugely important just for the market, so that you don't eliminate anybody that might just want to live on its first floor. Let's walk past the living area and show you this laundry. You'll see a couple of different laundry options in this house. Love the backsplash they did on this one. Really came out cool. We don't see many counter spaces and storage like this one has, so definitely a treat. Again, this one's gonna feel, it is currently a rental, but this is gonna have all the shapings of an incredible second home as well, all right? Let me show you this wet bar, really well done. Fridge here as well. It's a great room for coming in and out of the pool area. You see the living space down through here. We're gonna get out there and show you that in a second. What a beautiful day for it. It's right before the 4th of July when I'm filming this. I can tell you there is a buzz in the air on 30A. This place loves the 4th. Let me take you down here. Show you this bedroom. So this will be bedroom number 2, and just awesome size. Love this room, another king bed. I love the accent they did behind the bed there. Just like nice and wood. Does have access to the porch there. You can access that from the pool as well. I'll show you more about that in a second. And then beautiful double vanity. This one feels like a primary bedroom. Again, nice to have options on the ground floor. Has a great shower. But what I want to tell you about this house is that there's a ton of these rooms that are going to feel like they could be primary, okay? So it just really gives you the flexibility of really selecting which one you want, which floor, which view, which experience throughout. So show you how it looks coming in off the entryway, and then let me hit this beautiful pool alarm here. Watch how that's done, and then we'll take you right out on the pool deck, okay? Get out here and shut this. And this is gonna be your first kind of sense of what that lake experience is like. I'll show you that. Beautiful loungers here, curtains for privacy if you need them. Love the fountains, but a really large pool. You guys have watched me long enough to know that a lot of times down here, when we say pool, it's a kind of a glorified splash pad, right? Look at this great living space. Love it. Let me just show you again how expansive that is. And this feeds in right off of the one of the downstairs bedrooms. All right. Walk you around this way. Now these steps will go right down to the boat dock. Excuse me, the dock. You could put paddle boards, things like that. I say boat dock every time I see it, but you see these steps that go right there? And then I'll show you what the dock looks like right here. So again, bringing in the elements. What a day, right? You're coming in from the beach, you come home, throw some paddle boards in the water, go out and play on the lake a little bit. Just an awesome, do some fishing. Just kind of brings another element to our beach living down here. Love how this, you're gonna see plenty of decks, guys. This place is so impressive. Each floor has a similar consistency in terms of gathering spaces, porch size, living rooms, large bedrooms. So it's just incredibly well designed for whatever. It could be an incredible rental like it is now, or it could be a true second home, just laid out perfectly. So let's get back inside and I'll show you more about what this home has to offer. All right, floor number 2, so much to see here. I'm gonna take you and tease you with this large, expansive space. And then I'm gonna show you a couple of the bedroom options and then bring you back this way. I do wanna point out this is where the elevator comes in right here, all right? And then just massive porches, incredible views. Let's get to that in a second. But right here off the stairs is the first of the bedroom, okay? Large king. Again, very tall ceilings. Makes this beautiful space feel even larger than it is. Single vanity here, but really nice size. And then love the tile inlay there and that pattern. Just beautifully done. Great light fixture. Then we'll head on over this way, across the living space, and show you this really cool powder, which has a cool light fixture. Look at that. Love that mood that it gets off there. Great wallpaper. Just a great vibe in this powder coming right off the living. All right. And then that feeds back into the second bedroom on this floor, which is another king. And great wall accents. This does have a little porch that both bedrooms can access that faces out toward the front. And then a single vanity here. And love this small penny tile. Look at that on the floor. Love that. Beautifully done. So that's 2 bedrooms on this floor. We saw the powder, which I'm a fan of. And then I just want to show off this space. It's, again, we talk a lot on this channel about if you're gonna have large size and you may rent the home and it's gonna be able to sleep a lot of people, you need to be able to accommodate all the people. And look at the spacing you have here. So you have not only this large dining room table that's seating 10, but you have this separate island in the middle that currently seats 6, could easily seat 8, and then you have the kitchen island, okay? Really well done. Let me show you the ceilings and the inlay there, just really nicely done. Okay. Kitchen feeds over into this dining or breakfast area with incredible views. I love this feature. So you see these custom cabinets, can make you think this might be a fridge, when you open it up, it's actually an incredible pantry right in here. And then the fridge and freezer side by side right here. So love that. Take you down through here, show you more of the living, and then we'll get outside for you. Love the fireplace. Kind of show you how that frames up. Just shows you the depth. I hope it's coming through on video just how large this space is, and how warm it feels in here, okay? Let me take you out on this deck. Again, I told you, big theme here is gonna be gathering areas and taking advantage of where you are. But look at that view. You know I'm zoomed down a little bit, but incredible views right down the lake. You can hear the pool fountains from here. Let me take you over here. Show you another dining option with the outdoor grill, large kitchen. Looking straight down the lake, overlooking the pool. And then you see the sitting areas over this way. End of the porch has some curtains on it, if you'd like a little privacy. And then this is overlooking the pool, the fountains going. Again, guys, feels like an absolute retreat, but main point, plenty of gathering areas and confined, plenty of space to sit and enjoy no matter what the weather is here at the beach. All right, third floor. So again, common theme. You're greeted with this expansive living space. Another beautiful wet bar. Again, the elevator comes in right here, all right? Let me show you that wet bar. And the view just gets better up here, and I'm gonna show you that last, because you know how we do. But look at that. Love how the ceiling is vaulted. Plenty of gathering space. Let me show you on this side first. So as you go down this hallway, washer and dryer, okay? And it leads into great bunk space over here. Beautiful built-in custom bunks. Those are not singles, those are doubles. And then you have this great bath right here. You can see me in the mirror. And love that, the gray on that tile work. Just really nice with kind of a charcoal, kind of black inlay there. Came out nice. Really well done. So we'll go past that. See another bedroom for this floor, okay? So king bed here. Again, nice trade ceiling there. Views of the lake. Beautiful double bed vanity. And then another large shower, okay? Love that tile work. It's got some dimensional pattern. Great closet size here as well. All right. We'll take you back out across. Living space, past the elevator. Go into the third bedroom option. This one has a shower tub combo. Love that tile. It's got kind of almost a brick look to it with some black, really cool. But large vanity. And then another king bed. And a king bed with bunks, okay? Really cool design. Families actually love that. Everybody can stay in one room if they want to. It can be kids, however you want to do it. So that's sleeping option number 3. And then one of my favorite bedrooms in this house. Another king, love the trade ceiling. This one feeds out onto the porch. You can obviously get to the porch from the main upstairs living. I'm gonna show you that in a second, but I love this bathroom. This tile pattern is becoming some of my favorite that I see. Really love what they did there, and then love the double vanity, and that wood finish is similar to what we have in our house. I loved it so much, but really nicely done across the board here, and then another custom closet, okay? Let me take you out here, because again, in keeping with theme, got some incredible deck space, but man, this one just kind of helps you paint the picture of the area. Again, bringing in the lake here. Beautiful sitting area, can take it all in. Just an amazing day. Again, this is June, just before July 4th on 30A. That's 30A right there, that walking bridge, and jog past that. Ride my bike a lot and look down the lake every time. But man, what a retreat. Like, what a just tranquil place where you can be in the middle of the activity in just a matter of moments, but you can also find these spots, like literally just off 30A. I don't hear a car, nice and quiet, quiet lake, huge deck, sweeping views. See the pontoon over there from Redfish, taking people to the beach. Just love it. So guys, this is a special property that not a lot of people know about. Blue Lake Road is one of my favorite. It's a sneaky little access. It's just down the street from the beach. But these dune lakes and this beach access in Blue Mountain is really what 30A in this area is all about. And it's just another element that sets 30A apart from so many other beach towns.